Welcome back to our Google Drawing tutorials. Right now we're going to learn about using some different kinds of lines. We're going to be learning how to use the curved line and the polyline, and we're going to be using those to create flat shapes. So we're going to go back up to the line tool, and now instead of the straight line, we are going to choose the curved line. It's this sort of backward S-shaped line. And the curved line requires that you both click, I'm going to always make sure you have the correct tool highlighted at the top of your screen and that you have that little cross cursor. The curved line requires that you both click enter and move. So you'll see in the other video, I'm using 2 fingers to do this. I'm using my a finger on my right hand because I'm right-handed. So this might be reversed if you're left-handed. A finger on my right hand to move the line, and a finger on my left hand to click enter every time I want to create a point. So every time you see that little red circle, that is a point that I am clicking enter at, and I'm using one finger to move and one finger. All right, and when I get all the way around, I have, you'll see that the shape will close up, and this means that I have successfully enclosed my area, which means I now have a shape. I'm going to do that one more time and see when I start to move how it wants to keep going with the line. I'm going to go up here to select so I don't have that, and so now it's just a shape. And I'm going to go back to undo, just get rid of that. I'm going to do this one more time. So curved line, I'm going to click with my left or click with one finger, move with the other. You can also use a mouse to do this. I think the touchpad actually works a little bit better for me. And you can make this, the more times you click enter, the more detailed your shape will be. So that is organic shape using a curved line. Now I'm going to scroll down a little bit here. Actually, I'm not going to scroll down because there's no space. We're going to use organic shape using polyline. I'm going to go back up to my line tools. I'm going to choose polyline. This is not going to create curves. It's going to create more straight lines between your different points. So I'm going to click, move, and what you'll see is instead of creating those curved lines in between my points, I create straight lines. So if you have something that is straight lined, you know, a building or something like that that you're trying to trace or create, this might be a better tool for you to create an unusual shape, but a shape that has straight lines. So that would be our organic shape. Organic meaning it's not geometric, it's not a square or a circle or a triangle. It's a little bit more unusual. So an organic shape using a polyline. Now, a couple other tips is that you can change the nature of this shape. You can fill it with this paint bucket tool. So I could make my shape a different color. You'll notice there's an outline. So I could make no outline happen. And then if I click, I see that there is no outline. Or if I select that tool and I want to have a nice fun outline, I could make that outline really bright. I could do all sorts of different things with it. So that's up to you. I just want to show you that the color tools apply to shapes just the same way that they apply to your lines. So we now know how to draw lines. We know how to draw some shapes using a couple different tools. In the next video, we will start to do something a little more advanced, and we're going to turn this drawing of an apple into a vector drawing. And a vector drawing means you are using flat shapes like the ones we just created to create all the different shades and tints and highlights that are on this apple. So we're going to make a drawing of this apple using flat shapes or vectors.